Right, lads. Years ago, there was a little boy, right? And do you know what? He was the only child, and he was real spoiled. And he used to always push his mammy and daddy the whole time. He'd always be pushing for everything. He was never happy with what he had. If they gave him €1, oh, I want €2. If they gave him a pack of sweets, he'd go, can I get chocolate as well? If they did something for him, he'd have to get something else. Never happy with what he had. Right. So, I know what you're thinking, Nellie. Yeah. But anyway, he used to go to bed at night time, and he'd be in the bed at night time, and the mammy would be in the bed beside him, and he'd go, I can't sleep, I want you to sleep beside me. And then mammy would have to sleep beside him, right? Then he'd... Stop fighting, would you? Then, sit down. Then he'd have mammy in the bed, and then he'd go, right, oh, I can't sleep, scratch me back, right? So mammy go, okay, scratch his back. So he'd lift up his jumper, and he'd scratch the back, mammy'd scratch back, and she'd say, now sing to me, Bonnie lies over the ocean, my Bonnie lies over the sea. And he'd go, sing more. And the poor old mother would be worn out, but she'd have to go down the next day to make the sandwich and all for the father who was going to work and for the lads. The mother's was flat out going, right? And your man, depending on what humour he'd be in, he'd be staying up, he could sleep, he'd stay up for ages, right? And he'd always demand, scratch up there, more down there, back way, oh, that way, this, right? So one night, classic night was, he said, oh, I'm thirsty, I got a cough, I need a drink. So, I want some milk. And she goes, oh, you just had milk before you can brush your teeth. I want milk. She said, but you have to brush your teeth. I said, I want milk. And she goes, oh, God almighty, give me the strength. Now, it was her own fault, now, to be honest with you. She should have been a little bit harder on him, right? But she was too soft because she's the only child, right? Now, this woman needed to learn a little bit hard on this fella. This fella would walk all over when he got bigger. So, she goes up, anyway, gets out of bed, walks all the way down the kitchen, top. And she's going down the kitchen anyway, lads. And next minute, your man's in the bed. Next minute, he says, are you back yet? And next minute, he could feel something on the end of the bed. So I said, Mammy's back. I said, oh, God, my back's actually itchy. My back's itchy. So, what he thought was his mammy was big, long, her nails scratching his back. And it was scratching it all lovely, big sharp nails. And he said, oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, down a bit, up. Oh, ow, that's really sore. Ow, that's really, ow. Next minute, he got his hand on his face and pushed his head down into the pillow. And then the other hand on his back dug the nails in and went, and next minute he started to scream, and the mother ran down. She opened the door and said, what's wrong with you? And she looked, and your man's back was all bloody and in bits, and he was screaming, going, why did you run me back? And she goes, I didn't do it. And she looked, and she could see the window open and the curtain shaking like this. And it was a kind of a noise from outside. And the mother thought, because we all know who's got long nails, don't we? And on his back was written on his back with nails, bloody nail marks on his back was, be nice to your mammy, signed, the Banshee. And after that, he cupped himself on, and he was all, thank you, mammy. No problem, I'll do this now, mammy. Do you want help, mammy? Can I do anything for you? Are you sure? I'll get that for you, no problem. He was like that forever and ever and ever. And he learned his life. There was one woman that he wasn't going to mess with, and that was...
the Banshee.
Because she was mean. And his backs were still scarred, because we used to play sports with him. And when you'd see him going, you know, when he was changing his jersey to go playing hurling, you could still see on the back of his back, the Banshee written with her nails. And that's a true story. The end.
Yeah. I thought it was Nellie and Nan who had the really sharp nails.